What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Kyle Special. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Cloud Special Shinobi, and today we are back with another reaction. Now, today we're going to be reacting to Combat Gods 2. I know this video is a bit old, and I'm kind of late to the party and all that, but you know, nothing is ever truly old, you know? When it comes to YouTube, experiencing things for the first time is a niche, you know? A lot of people like to see people experience things for the first time, and you know, no matter how long it's been out. So, I felt like, why not just react to it? I wanted to react to it. I at first wanted to just watch it by myself, but I then decided to start reacting to it because I got through like 3 minutes of the video, I believe, and I was like, this is way too good for me to just brush off and act like it's just some video I don't have to react to. This video deserves to be reacted to and posted on my channel so you guys can enjoy my reaction also. So yeah, bro, I'm here, I'm locked in. I want to finish this reaction. So now now the time is here. I'm ready to get into it. Before we get into it, make sure you check out my Patreon down below in the description. You can catch all my reactions like this for the shows and movies and things like that, completely unedited, and you can get them earlier than YouTube. With that being said, let's get into reaction. Now, the thing I remember about this reaction was how it they had like the whole intro at the beginning. I was like, bro, this kind of fire, bro.
A powerful ancient relic that appears once in every millennium at the center of a deserted
like they really gave this whole thing a storyline.
It's where legendary warriors battle to the death to behold the power stored within. Legend says this ancient relic can grant one wish before disappearing into the abyss.
One wish before disappearing into the abyss.
But many have failed. From fathers to sons, warriors to masters, down to all their ancestors, all effort has been futile. Only those who are true in the heart are worthy to command its power, and those unfit are consumed by its wrath. Rumor claims most don't make it back after only entering the mist surrounding the land, that it makes weaker vessels go completely insane, slaughtering one's own comrades and then committing suicide.
I forgot about all this, bro.
To legendary warriors, both excellent.
I probably should state that when I said I watched it, it was like a couple weeks ago.
Where they both sought to revive those dearest to them. One, a lost brother, and the other, a forgotten clan. As they both travel into the heart of Murloc, nothing can stand in their way, except for each other. And now,
Kumbut Goods 2. Flashback. The animation is so crazy, man. It's crazy about how long did the first one come out? Like, how long ago was it? Like, I remember watching it as like a child, bro. Boy, got that beat up face animation on it. Sheesh. Sheesh. I wonder how many people worked on this. I'm pretty sure we'll find out at the end. You thought it was over? Supersonic speed. Yeah, go. Did he hit him? Did he hit him?
Lucky you. You
Lucky
lost your
you.
head. Next time, you won't be so lucky.
Do you feel lucky, punk? Box.
Call.
That boy forehead large. Mink, mink, mink. Mink, 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 mink.
Pathetic. What? You call that kung fu? Allow me.
I wonder how many, how much he had to study kung fu in order to make this video. Oh my, oh. Oh, just hit up Mortal Kombat. They just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Look at him blocking it. Bro. How is this animation better than the animation in Boruto?
That is true kung fu. Not that mindless move of yours.
Bro. Why is he dogging this man out like this?
Already? Damn you. Fast.
Pause. Oh. 30% he was finished fast. What happened to Red?
Shouldn't have done that.
Where did you get this power up from?
Kill you. I'd like to see you try.
Oh my gosh, the repeated, just blows is. Where? Where did you get those? Did this man just hit a Sasuke? Oh my god. Well, technically a Minotaur, I guess. 1-inch punch.
It's over.
I like how it popped up as I said it. I feel like they timed that just right so everyone who knew what that move was would say it out loud and it would happen exactly as they said it. Dude, this is some god tier level animation, bro. It literally makes you forget that you're watching Stick Figures box. Like, what? Peak. That's it? Oh. Wait, go back. Now these are like credits again. June. Info. Clan unknown. Height 180.34 centimeters. Talent Wolfang Fist. Who uses that? That sounds so familiar. Wolfang Fist. Weapon, sword, and dagger. Chi Wolf. Okay, so that's yellow or orange. Okay, no, I don't know who that was. I guess that was red. Shinji. Info. Clan Yaochi. Height 172.72 centimeters. Talent Iron Fist. Weapon Knuckle. Oh, nunchucks. Chi Dragon. Okay. Okay, I'm giving us a little backstory to the characters. Understand? I like it. I like it. Okay, W promo. Absolutely W promo. This is gonna have to come. He needs to keep these videos coming out, bro. Can't end here.
When I first heard about Cocaine Bear, I just remember thinking, it's a hell of a
I remember
title.
thinking, shut up. Let's get back to it, bro. So we got June and Shinji.
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world.
Bro, Mara, are you serious?
The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace initiates wars.
Mara was spitting with that bar. That pull-up was so clean. Just straight out the smoke. Out the debris. Ready to box. I'm Batman. Oh, we finna get the powers now. What's up? No need. Take that. Oh, I'm sorry. That was so clean. Why did my ears just dance like that, bro? This man hit a Shadow Clone Jutsu. Oh. How do you come up with this? Bro, imagine if Naruto had this level of like deep combat, bro. Oh my gosh.
What? How did you...
Remember, Yellow has been stabbed, bro. Oh my gosh. This man made a clone pull up out of nowhere. Mid combo. I'm fed up with you, bro. This some Power Rangers. You knocked the clones out this man. Where these people come from? Nunchucks. Oh. He took his weapons. Why is it so fire? Why is it so fire? Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I don't want to blink, bro. What just happened? Bro hit him with some Shang-Chi level move, bro. Is it bad that I'm rooting for Yellow? I don't know who to root for, bro. Dang. The man made him skip on dirt. Oh man. This is ridiculous. You can't do nothing but have respect for somebody that you just box your heart out with, bro. Man, made him cough up his lunch.
Give up, warrior.
At least called him a warrior.
Not defeat.
I'm always rooting for the underdog. And I think since I'm seeing Yellow get beat up.
It's meant to kill.
Okay, well, after that, now I have more respect for Red.
It is meant to protect.
Walking away like a boss.
You fool.
The man got a mega mind. He didn't even let him finish thinking.
Rest, warrior. Your fight is over.
Did he body him? Or is he just saying like, taking that? It's over for you, bro. Info. Shinji and Jun are not literal gods. They're... Oh my gosh, L reader. Their locals assume so because they believe the skills they harness are far too remarkable for any mortal to attain. I love how he's making a universe, bro. Bro, what? It's the ending. Why are you giving me an ad?
Cake in the break room. Cake in the break room. There's cake in the break room. Going on.
I love how he's building a universe right before our eyes, bro. His own anime 2 hours later. Dang, they give us a 2-hour time skip. Who finna catch up with who? Well, I think it was June is the yellow one. I guess June is one. No, because the other one had nunchucks. So Shinji is the yellow one, if I remember correctly, because he's the one that put out nunchucks. His eyes are fire, bro. There it be.
For thousands of years, not have I seen any warrior stand before me. You have been chosen. Now, make your wish.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, it was a bunch of... I knew there was a lot of people that worked on here, bro. It was too beautiful to assume one person worked on this. He went crazy with the cleanup. Bro. Okay, I want to say a few things. One, I don't think Shinji would have been able to get the thing that they were fighting for. One, because of his comment after they fought. He said something about how Kung Fu is meant to kill. And they said that only those with a pure heart or something like that can obtain it, and the others will be corrupted. So does that mean that if Shinji would have won that fight and went there, his heart would have been corrupted and it would have just all been for nothing regardless? Like, really think about that for a second. So it technically was always meant to be June who won it in the first place, you know, which was very interesting. In June having a whole, I don't know if I'm saying his name wrong, by the way, but if I am, forgive me. But June, he had a whole forgotten clan and all that, so I feel like he had a lot more to fight for than just than Shinji. Shinji was fighting for his brother, if I'm not mistaken, which is obviously a valid reason, which is why he went so hard and understandable. But June having no one, not even a clan to return to, showed him that it's way more, he had way more dedication, right? And also it shows why he uses kung fu the way he does. He doesn't want to kill because his whole clan was wiped off the map, bro. And I hope I'm getting this whole story right, bro. I hope I really am. And it's showing that he wants to use kung fu to protect people instead of, you know, taking lives. And with that bar, that means Shinji is very much still alive, because but then again, you have to realize, because like when people say like things like that in anime or movies in general, then they re-attack the person who showed mercy, they usually end up killing them after, you know, because they tried to, you know, they didn't stop when they told them to the first time. It's usually like they give them a warning, like, stop, you lost, and then the evil person does that one last ditch effort to kill the main character, and the main character just be like, all right, bro, you clearly not gonna give up, I'm just gonna have to put an end to you. You know, that's just how it's gonna have to be. So I firmly believe Shinji is still alive. He simply just said rest easy, or rest warrior or something like that. So it could just means that he just beat him and was like, bro, stop, don't move, like don't even try to re-engage, just stop, let me claim the reward and, you know, go on about your business. That's what I got for him, at least. The animation, bro, it's hard to give an animation a 10 out of 10, but this was a 10 out of 10. It was a 10 out of 10 simply because it makes, like I said, it makes you forget that it's stick figures, literally, bro. Like, it makes you forget that there's no detailing around the entire environment, and there's like nothing going on, and it keeps you captured on the very movements that they make. You know, the simplicity of the background and everything around them and the characters themselves help you focus on everything that's happening within the combat, bro. Like, literally, you see every move. Like that one move when they were going hand in hand, and then you saw them like they didn't break contact with their arms, and they kind of just shifted each other's arms into like a different position without breaking contact of the arms. That was so clean, you know, like chef's kiss, bro. It was things like that really made it work, bro. And then it makes you think about things like My Hero Academia, where it just anime in general, where it's more of just power-ups and power blasts and stuff like that, and there's really no combat. And you could say they don't really have the effort to do combat as well as them, simply because that there are more detailed characters and more detailed environments, so it takes a lot more time to do it. But at the same time, they also have a bigger budget, right? And even then, with My Hero Academia, they like to choose more simplistic backgrounds when it comes to animating. They get clowned for it all the time. And if you think about it, My Hero Academia, if they did some like a background like what's going on here, obviously not as bland, but something like if they kept their simplistic backgrounds but made the combat more interesting. Like, even myself, I don't feel like the combat in My Hero Academia is very interesting. I feel like it's very dry and bland. I don't know what it's missing, but it's missing something, right? But yeah, I think it's the lack of hand-to-hand combat that really makes me, you know, have less interest in My Hero Academia. And you would think that because of, you know, them having quirks and all that, all these fancy maneuvers, it would work well instead of the hand-to-hand combat. But I love hand-to-hand combat so much, to the point where when there's a lack of it, it takes away from me, because I just feel like they should know how to do some hand-to-hand combat. And obviously not everyone in the universe should be a kung fu god. That's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, there should be some kind of brawling between two people like the All Might and Nomu. There's a reason why that fight is so good, because it was just hands, bro. Obviously at the end it was just them punching each other, and you know, it kind of wasn't all that cool. But to see when real combat happens, when you see them weave and punch and they just start ducking and throwing and stuff like that, even if the writers and animators didn't have the necessity of knowing or knowledge to draw exactly like real kung fu forms or boxing formations, half the world doesn't even know if it's a true form or not, right? So no one would even really care. It's all about visual beauty. If you can draw them doing something that looks absolutely cool as hell, who cares if it's an actual kung fu form? All kung fu forms, all boxing, all martial arts was made up by somebody thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago. It doesn't matter. They were all made up one day, right? So like, for you to create your own maneuver in a show and to, like, you know, have them do their own moves, as long as it's flashy and it looks cool and it actually would work, like, there's no point in it not happening, right? It doesn't have to be 100% accurate to some more martial arts developed thousands of years or hundreds of years ago. You know, that's just my opinion. But they clearly did their research with this. Like, this was a very researched, well drawn out, well animated video, and I just wish that this amount of love went into the newer anime. It's so depressing and sad to watch anime now and see all the beautiful effects and how clean it is, but see that the combat and everything about it is taken out, right? Like, anime is supposed to be getting better, and it seems like instead of it getting better animation wise, it just gets better visually. Instead of it getting, like, it gets prettier, but there's still a lack of details in the animation, if that makes sense. And you know, this video just continues to with the whole meme and stigmatism that fan-made projects will always triumph over high budgeted things, because fans actually care. They care about the very minute details. They don't, especially because fans 9 times out of 10 don't have a time crunch, and they don't have a specific time they need to get something out. Like, I don't remember when the first Combat Gods came out, but I'm pretty sure it was when I was younger, like years and years ago. And this one only now just released, right? And then, you know, so compared to people who have a time crunch and stuff like that and do this stuff for a living, you also have to take that into consideration when talking about the amount of details that go inside of it and all that. And it's just a very sad thing to witness. I wish Boruto could have this level of fine tuning, bro, literally. And I say Boruto because I'm a huge Naruto fan, obviously, you can tell by my YouTube channel, and that kind of stuff makes me wish that I can experience it in my favorite shows, right, in animes. And it's just sad that I can't. But that being said, I give this whole video a 10 out of 10. I love the whole backstory that they put into it. I love giving the characters a meaning to what they're doing, instead of them just, you know, fighting for absolutely no reason. I know half the world and half the people that watch this video wouldn't even care if they had a story or not, and if they had names or not. But the fact that they took that extra step instead of just making another Combat Gods, it makes people want to return, right? Because now I want to return to see what June does with what he was granted, right? And what wish he makes, right? And it would be very, you know, it's very interesting to want to see. Like, I'm connected to this character now, and I want to see what he does with his wish. With that being said, it's been your boy Kyle Special. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your opinions down in the comments below. Tell me what you think about Combat Gods. Tell me what you think about my whole take on the whole anime situation. And yeah, with that being said, it's been your boy Kyle Special. Peace.